Welcome to America Reads Fun Learning Activities. We are college students creating learning activities for kids. Our fun activities are focused on reading, writing, and math. Thank you all for joining me today. My name is Shravya. In today's video, we'll be learning about the structure of a story. Let's get the activity started. For this activity, you will need some paper, scissors, a black marker, glue or some tape, and some coloring materials. Now let's go over the structure of a story. A story has three main parts: a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning of the story often introduces the setting, characters, and plot that will soon unfold. The middle of the story is where the climax or turning point of the story occurs. Finally, the end is where the plot comes to an end, with a resolution often made by the characters. Awesome! Now that we just did a small review about what story structures are, let's start making our craft so we can see what it actually looks like. Take a piece of paper and cut it in a triangle-like shape, like so. Here is my triangle. But now the next step is to cut off this top part of the triangle because we are going to be making a lighthouse. Okay, I have the lighthouse base done. Now take a red marker, crayon, or colored pencil and a yellow crayon, colored pencil, or marker and color it like so. Alright, I have colored the main part of my lighthouse with the red stripes and the yellow windows. Now, at the bottom of this base, I'm going to be adding a little gray door. Okay, the main part of the lighthouse is done. Now we're going to take some of the scrap paper that was left behind from cutting this part of the paper out. So here is my scrap paper. Now we're going to cut it into a shape like this. The shape will kind of resemble a little house. This house is going to be sitting at the top of the lighthouse, and it looks a little like this, and you can trace along and follow along with me. Okay, here's the house that I traced out. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it out and glue it on to my lighthouse. Okay, there is my cut out little house. Now I'm going to go ahead and color this portion of the house gray. Now for the rest of the house, I will be coloring it red, except I'm going to draw in some windows before I do that. Alright, my house is finished. Now I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on to the top of the lighthouse. Amazing! We just made a really cool lighthouse. Now, let's look at how the lighthouse is kind of divided into three sections. That's because we're going to be writing beginning, middle, and ending titles in each of these sections of the lighthouse, like so. Great! Now this lighthouse is going to help light our way to learning about story structures. I think it's time to apply it, so let's go ahead and read a story. Aliens Like Candy by Bruce Larkin. This is a story that some say is true. Has anything like this ever happened to you? One Halloween night, Liam was walking back to his house. He was dressed as a lion, but he was quiet as a mouse. That's when Liam saw something strange come out of the trees. He saw a clown crawl from behind a bush on his hands and his knees. The clown clinked and clanked and clunked. It bizzed and buzzed and banged. At each house, the clown would say, "Trick or treat, candy please. If you don't have any candy, I love green cheese." Liam told his mom and dad, "I just saw a clinking, clanking, clunking clown. He is buzzing and buzzing and banging right here in our town." Liam's parents said, "That's nice that you saw a clinking, clanking, clunking, buzzing, banging clown, but you have school in the morning. It's time to lie down." As Liam went to bed, he was thinking that clowns don't bang and buzz and bizz. A clown shouldn't be clunking, clanking, and clinking. Later that night, as Liam lay in his bed, what did he see but that spaceman clown waving goodbye as it flew over a tree? Now you have heard the tale of the spaceman clown. Do you think that he will ever visit your town? The end. Awesome, so we just read that crazy cool story. So let's go over what the story structure is with our lighthouse. Okay, so at the beginning of the story, we know that Liam, the protagonist, meets or notices an alien clown wandering around in his neighborhood. So I'm going to put that Liam meets the alien clown. Great. Now let's move on to the middle part of the story. Now, during the middle, Liam notices a lot of things about the alien clown, like how the clown is buzzing and banging and clanging. Okay, so Liam's noticing the clown, but also at the same time, he's noticing that the alien is asking for candy and cheese. Because of how interesting this alien clown is, he decides to go and tell his parents. So there's two different things happening here. The first thing is that Liam notices a lot of interesting traits about the clown, and the second is that he tells his parents. Great! Now we know the middle part of the story. Now let's finally look at the ending. Now, when we recount the story, I remember that Liam, after telling his parents about the alien clown, they tell him that it's time to go to bed. So as Liam is falling asleep, he sees the alien clown in his own spaceship flying away. So at the end, the alien flies away. Awesome job for figuring out the story structure of this silly, crazy alien clown with me. Great job, everyone, on learning what story structures are. Now you can use your cool paper craft to apply it when you're reading another story. Have fun! Thank you for learning with us today. We hope you come back and learn some more. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with more videos shortly.